it's like, I don't know. No. My hair's not cooperating today. Well, right now. So, I play it back after I get off. It's welcome to do so. I'm just trying to stick to my challenge. And, like, for myself, it's like, you know, out. Um, as I do my uploads on my videos, but since I'm doing this challenge, I might as well do a live and stick with that. Um, hey, Callie girl, thanks for coming. I'm just started doing this little challenge for myself where I just go live every day this week, and then like maybe a few times a week after that. So yeah, I think I have a topic to talk about. So I'm gonna just talk about it, I guess. um, so the title of this live is like my purpose or finding your purpose or whoever. So first of all, I did a definition of purpose, and it says the reason for which something is done or created, or for which something exists. A person's sense of resolve or determination. In my case, I knew that I always wanted to like help people, but I didn't know. I mean, well, I knew like I wanted to be a nurse at first or whatever, and then like it kind of like my motivation to be a nurse like kind of just went away, and I didn't know what I wanted to do or what I wanted to be. I didn't really have a and then be like, oh, you'll find your purpose, blah blah blah. And I really didn't. Not that I didn't understand, but like I just, yeah, I like helping people. It's it like it makes me feel better about myself, and just helping someone is like it's warming. Um, in my case, like I didn't after I stopped wanting to be a nurse, I was just like kind of lost. And I remember when I went to church one Sunday, and the pastor was talking about like finding your purpose, and like it really touched me, like it really, so it was like right there, like I realized that I wanted to start YouTube and talk about what I've been through, like being sexually abused as a child. And battled I battled that thing for for a few months. And like I told my mom, and I told my boyfriend or whatever, like I said, this is what I want to do. Like, oh, okay, go ahead, do it or whatever. I'm like, but I don't know. Like, what if people say this? What if people say that? Or like, whatever the case is. And like, I struggled with it, and I was just like, I wasn't gonna make it. I think I was like around that same age too when I was abused. I'm sorry. Struggle. Like I didn't. I don't know. but I knew that I wanted to make a YouTube, but I was scared. Like I was scared because not a lot of people like talk about it, and I understand why. But I knew that I wanted to do it. So I'm just like, I thought about it. I prayed on it, and when I finally made my first video, like I got a lot of positive feedback from it, but I know like people would still Right. I think it takes time. Like everyone's different, but like when you're at a point where you like, well, in my situation, when I know that by me talking about it can help someone else, or if I'm having a conversation with someone that's also been abused, it's like opening up and like someone else is understanding what you've been through and how you're getting through it, which is a good thing. Like at first, I never talked about it. Like when I was in high school, and I never really told like my best friends what happened to me because I just was ashamed to talk about it. It was, I mean, that I don't know. I just like bottled it up until like I had um for a long time I didn't talk about it, and I was just I don't know in a dark place, and then I feel like after a while, like I started going to church and like really learning about myself, and I could say that that was like a few years ago when I started like really accepting stuff, forgiving, and like trying to heal. And I feel like by me doing my YouTube, that is helping me. I still have those moments and times where I'm like, I'm not okay. And I think about it, and it's just hard to, like, sometimes it's still hard to cope with stuff. Or, like, I have social anxiety where if I feel uncomfortable sometimes being around people that I even know. That's how bad it can be sometimes. And it's like, I feel like, oh, it's not weird, but it's like, it's hard to deal with still. And then when it's family that has hurt you, and then it's family that, I mean, family, they, people still come to the side too. Even after I forgave my uncle for hurting me, it was like, but I was struggling. Yeah, it's like, what the like, I do too, or I just like try to brush it off, or just pray about it, or it's just like, and I feel like it's good to just have someone to talk to. Yeah, like, but now I I don't because I don't. Well, it's crazy. I'm an Aquarius. It's crazy because after I forgave him, he would come around. Like I even like talk like associate. You know what I mean? Like I was around him, talk to him. And it was like it was weird because my boyfriend was like, "How did you forgive him?" First of all, I'm like, "I didn't. It wasn't me. It was I guess God moving inside of me to forgive him." And I feel like I just push my feelings and my emotions and everything to the side because he's family. And then I feel like I'm still doing a bit my videos and all that, and I'm just like learning more and more about myself. I'm just like, just because I forgave him doesn't mean I have to be around him. I know it was. I don't know. Like I feel like most of the time people just assume that you're okay because like since I forgave him, they assume that I was okay, and they don't want to talk about. Even if I see him, I don't look his way. I don't talk to him. I don't associate nothing because I know that now I don't have to be around someone or like you just because I forgave you. I don't have to deal with you at all, so I don't deal with them now. And that was like a process of my healing, like the healing process where I just was like, you know what, I don't have to be around you. You're not even consider. I don't consider him an uncle, which is like it's crazy. Like I feel like when someone hurts you and they feel like it's okay, they should, or you just think that oh no, buffer. My service is bad. weird. Like, come on. But it's probably better. Is it still going now? I don't know if you're still here or not. 3 bars should be good, but I don't know. I don't even know I did this challenge. 'I don't know if you're still there, Cali girl, but I'm gonna just keep on talking. In my case, I feel like sometimes my uncle doesn't really care. I'm not gonna say that because I don't want to assume, but it just seems like he's just, oh, I've been to prison and that's that, and it is what it is type attitude, which is like, wow, like how, you know what I mean? But I just, like, not even ignore it, and I just like pray about it because like, I can't do the negative vibes anymore. So I don't associate myself with him or whoever think that, or I don't know. I'm not even trying to go to get too deep. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but like I said, I got a lot of positive feedback for my first video, like from a lot of my family and friends, that people that I went to school with and all that. And then I didn't get no negative vibe. Nobody ever say anything to my face, but I've heard people say, like, I've heard about people saying stuff about me making my video or my YouTube channel. I'm just like, well, they didn't say it to my face, so I don't care. But yeah, I just don't associate myself with them anymore. Or be around them if I don't have, like, if I don't have to. And most of the time, if I know that I have to be around him or he's gonna be around, I don't be around. But yeah. So I found my purpose, or that came about when I was in church. And like I said, I struggled with it because I didn't know I was how people was gonna react to it. And I'm shy, so I was scared about that too. And I feel like we have to go through things, or we go through things to find our purpose and to be, like, in my case, I believe in God and Jesus, to find our purpose in life, find out what we want to do or who God wants us to be. So that saying, it might sound crazy, but everything happens for a reason. And when people say that, or when people used to say, I'm like, what would you mean? Like, everything happens for a reason. Like, what if something bad happens? How is that a reason? Like, what is the reason for something bad happening to somebody, or whatever the case is? And as I got older and I matured, and I thought on that saying, that quote, everything happens for a reason, I realized that we, like I said, we have to go through things to be who we are destined to be. In my case, I was raped as a child, and I didn't think that I could ever like not say move on, because I'm still struggling to this day. I'm still in my healing process, but I never imagined in a million years that I would be on a social media platform talking about what I've been through, and and telling someone else's story and helping other people. Even if it's one person, I never could imagine that I would be doing this. This is not, of course, not my career. If it takes off, then it takes off. Like, I'll be grateful for that, but I'm grateful for my subscribers, my genuine subscribers right now, and the people that I'm actually helping, or the people that I talk to. As long as I'm helping someone, it doesn't matter if it's one, two, three, it doesn't matter. As long as I'm helping someone, I'm fulfilling my purpose. So that's why I said we have to go through or grow through things to get to our purpose, and it has to be revealed to us. And it's like a bigger picture. It's God's plan for our life is bigger than what we could ever imagine. Any plans, like I knew when, people would ask me what I wanted to be or what I wanted to do, a nurse. And once my desire for that like went away, then like I was lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do, like, and it frustrated me, and it made me feel like bad about myself that I didn't know what I wanted to do. Until one day I was sitting in the choir, because I sing in the choir, singing in the pews in the choir section, and it's like the pastor was speaking directly to me about purpose and finding your purpose, and God spoke to me and said, like, YouTube, your testimony. You know what I mean? Like, that I didn't think that I would do it. Like, I was scared to do it. But I feel like when God tells you to do something, you're gonna know. Like, I'm sorry for the people that don't believe, but I believe in God. So this is my story, so I have to, tell it. Um, when God tells you to move, you have to move. And I wasn't gonna make the video. I was like, I don't know if I should, and I was battling it like for a few months before I finally just said, you know what, I'll make it. And I know that soon I made my first video, and people started like contacting me and telling me their stories and want me to tell their stories and just want to talk to me about what they've been through and to help them get through it. I knew right then and there that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. What? Hi, Snippers and Swavy. But I'm just talking about purpose and how I found my purpose. Make sure y'all like and share if you want to, but like make sure y'all like. Oh. I guess I have to hide y'all. Or block. Hopefully it's blocking y'all. That was rude. I mean, you can watch the video or my live, and no one can see what you're saying. It's okay. When you have ignorant people, that's what they do and say. They don't know no better. It doesn't really bother me. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about is like finding your purpose, even if you feel lost, and even if you feel like lost and you don't know what to do, and you just don't know what to like, you don't know what to do in your career or finding your purpose. Just if you believe in God, just pray about it, and I'm pretty sure in due time it will be revealed to you what your purpose is. I'm not sure what's going on. While y'all on my live, y'all can like it. Like I was saying, I'm sorry for I don't know what to call these people because I don't. Yeah. Um, Finding your purpose. It was. I mean, it took me by surprise because, like I said, I never in a million years thought that I would be on YouTube making videos about what I've been through. But I know that my videos can help so many people. Even if it's like a few people, I know that it can help someone because a lot of us have been sexually abused in whatever way, and we don't know how to cope with things sometimes. And I feel like if you're talking to someone that's been through the same thing as you, it has better. I'm not gonna say that too because talking to a professional is very very helpful. But like when you can sit down and talk one on one with someone that's been through the same thing as you, it's refreshing. It helps a lot. I don't have my new best friend, well my best friend Angel on here, so I feel like super crazy talking to myself. But I know that a lot of people struggle with finding out what they want to do or who they want to be or whatever the case is. Like I was lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and people say now that I should be a public speaker, and I'm praying on that as well because I mean I can see it, but how my shyness, social anxiety, and everything else is set up, I don't know how that will work out. Never know. I mean, I never know what God has in store for me, but whatever it is, like I gotta be down for it. And as long as I'm helping someone, that's the only thing that matters to me. And sometimes when I'm feeling like down and stuff like that, and just by talking to someone else, it helps me. I just never thought that me being hurt can help someone else that has been hurt or is being hurt. Because I talk to a lot of people and everyone's story is different. Some people's story has ended when it comes down to abuse, and some of others, the abuse is still continuing. As long as I'm helping those somebody, that's the only thing that matters, which is a good thing. It's a good feeling to help somebody. Encouraging them to be better, to keep pushing and getting through the hard times and getting through the flashbacks and getting through all their feelings and emotions is really, it's really a good feeling. It's really a good thing to do. Maybe a public speaker is in my future. Never know. Maybe I'll come back later when, I don't know. I want to do a longer live, but nobody's on, and I don't want to be like feeling all awkward and crazy. Um, okay. You can like not subscribe, but you can like my you can like my live.